Hello, Debbie here from Easy Piano Styles. How are you doing today? So today is this is the third lesson in the Playing by Ear series here. And for this lesson we're going to use the song Nightingale Sang in Berkley Square. Music by Manning Sherwin. Lyrics by Eric Maschwitz. And beautiful, beautiful ballad. So, before we were talking about how lots of songs rotate around the primary chords, and we're going to do this one in the key of C also. In the second Playing by Ear lesson we talked about branching out of the 1 and the 4 and the 5 chords, the C, F, and the G7 in the key of C, to incorporate other common chords, which are the A minor chord, D minor, E minor, C7. I'll list them again. So I want to, we're just going to go through the first section of this before the bridge. The first thing we're going to do is just pick out the melody. Again, when you're picking out the melody, that certain night, I always suggest singing while you're doing it. It really gets in your ear, and when it's in your ear, it'll go transfer to your fingers much more easily. There was, like for instance here, there was magic. So you trial and error. There was magic, too high. There was magic, too low. There was magic. Ah, that feels good. If it feels good, it's right. Magic abroad in the air. There were angels dine. Is that it? Dine, no, dine. There it is. Dining at the Ritz, and a nightingale sang in Berkley Square. Okay, and that repeats again. So then we need to decide where the chords go. Now in this song, lots of the chords are going to be they're going to be more frequent. They're going to be 2 per measure on the first beat and the third beat. So we need to underline the words where there is a chord. So I'll tell you. That's certain, that's a chord. Tonight, that's a chord. The night, that's a chord. We met, chord. There was magic, chord. A broad chord in the, guess what? Chord. There were chord. Angels, chord. Dining, chord. At the Ritz, chord. And a chord. Nightingale, chord. Sang in, chord. Berkley, that's a chord there again. Square. Lots of chords here. So what are the chords? Let's figure it out. That's certain. Okay, well, I'm going to start with the C chord. Lots of songs start in the key that they're in. Not always, but lots of times they do. So we're going to try it. That's certain. And also the E in the right hand is the note in the C chord. So it's very likely we're going to be starting with the C chord. That's certain. Now we need another chord here. We have a C in the right hand. A primary chord like F, I don't think it's going to work, and the G7 definitely is really going to conflict. So now we're on to the other more common chords. And one of them, let's try an A minor. C is in the A minor chord. And by the way, when you have a C chord, if you're in the key of C, it couples really well with A minor. You're going to see C followed by A minor quite a bit. So just as a little aside, tonight, the night. Okay, what could we use there? We could go to the G7, see if that works. Nightwing, nah. The night. How about we do a, back to the A minor again. The Nightwing. I don't think it stays. Certain night, the Nightwing. It's okay, but doesn't feel really good. Let's try the E minor. Certain night, the night, perfect, we met. I went back to the C. But on this one, on the C, it feels like it's missing something. I don't know if you can hear that. The night we met. If it's missing something, we're going to put the 7th on that C, which would be a B flat, C7. Ah, that works. It's just such a feel-good moment when it works. There was magic. Okay, we're on an A. One of the primary chords has an A in it, doesn't it? That would be the F, and that's the chord. Magical, brought in the... Okay, we're on a B. Let's try a primary chord like the G7. No. We could try the E minor. That's actually not going to sound too bad, but I think we need to make it a major chord. Ah, that works. I know you're probably sick of my saying ah, but it just feels so good. What can I say? Brought in the air. Okay, we could go to the C, but that sounds pretty awful. How about the A minor? Because we remember C's and A minors work together and they substitute for each other. Yeah, let's do the whole thing so far. That certain night, A minor, the night, E minor, we met, C7. There was magic, F, abroad, E7, in the air. I think that's as far as we're going to take it. I had an idea that I would make a whole DVD on Nightingale Sang in Berkley Square, including what you might do with the left hand. I'll go through the bridge and everything. So I think I'm going to make a DVD of that, of this whole thing, and I'm going to come out with that very soon, and I'll put that up online. It's not going to be free, but it'll be a good price for subscribers. So you might want to let me know if that's something that you're interested in, and have fun with that. And I will see you next time, and I hope you stay warm.